GTA may be a global phenomenon in the gaming world, but it doesn't come without its complaints and frustrations. In this video, I'm going to go over the 9 most common complaints that I found and how Wilder World can capitalize on these in order to launch themselves into the #1 played open world game. One of the common complaints that I saw over and over again was that the PC player base was neglected. There's a significant complaint from PC players about Rockstar seemingly ignoring the PC player base. Features like new upgrades, enhanced editions, or quality of life improvements are often released for consoles first, if at all, on PC. Additionally, the subscription service GTA Plus is still not available on PC, which has been a source of frustration. To be fair, in my research, I did see that GTA 6 plans to help improve on this neglect, but it has been a constant thorn in the side of all PC players. Now, with Wilder World, there could be some controversy, but they are releasing to PC players first, and then there probably will be a version that will be released to consoles and possibly even a mobile-based type of gameplay as well. Another complaint that I saw all the time was repetitive and underwhelming DLC content. For instance, the recent Bottom Dollar Bounties DLC for GTA Online has been criticized for being underwhelming with repetitive missions, long cooldowns, and inadequate payouts. This has led to concerns about the future content of the game, suggesting that if DLC continues in this vein, player interest might wane before GTA 6 is released. Now, this is something I've learned over the years, that you've got to release really good content, even if it's small, and then have really impactful additions every few months or so. Wilder World is really going to have to get this right in the beginning. You're going to have to captivate your audience, show off your lore, your IP, and really give people a reason to keep coming back and to play your game. Now, I feel like the next one is going to be vital for Wilder World, and I really do believe it will separate itself from GTA. And that's the economy. Recently, GTA players have expressed frustration over the game's economy, where the cost of in-game items are seen as disproportionately high compared to the earnings from missions and heists. This imbalance makes it harder for players to afford new content, especially with the nerfing of lucrative activities like the Kyle heist. This sudden shift towards a model that includes microtransactions, particularly in GTA Online with shark cards, has also been criticized as it leans towards a pay-to-win scenario, impacting the game's balance and players' experience. A game's economy is always a tricky one. There is always going to be a complaint that people don't feel like they're getting a fair shake. Wilder World understands this, and they have been working tirelessly in order to get this right. And over the next few months, Wilder World is going to unfold their economic plan in order to tie everything together, because it's not just going to be within the game modes. Wilders are going to be able to find different ways to be able to engage with the economy of Wilder World, and it's going to be connected to Wild. And so it's going to really develop this opportunity for people to be able to play in an open world game, as well as connect with real life energy connected to Wild and the USD. The capabilities that Wilder World will be able to present to players will be made possible through blockchain technology, and most of the time this is a deterrent to gamers. Now, if Wilder World is able to present this to players in a seamless, frictionless manner, I believe that gamers will just come to expect it, because it won't be anything that interferes with their gameplay. But Wilder World is going to have to do it right. This is going to be something that they're really going to have to take a lot of time in order to present it, where people can be onboarded in much easier ways than currently known within the blockchain space, as well as implemented through gameplay actions. This will provide players the ability to just play a game because they just want to escape their real life and to just have fun, which will open up other opportunities where players will be able to utilize their Wild and other fun and engaging ways to have a much deeper experience if they so choose. But it won't be something that should be forced upon them that they have to be a new crypto bro, but they will be able to just enjoy the benefits of the technology, of the currency, and be able to enjoy metaverse-ready NFTs, decentralized organizations, and other things like Wild as a crypto token to enhance and improve upon what they've already been used to when they engage with open world games. Another common complaint that GTA players have constantly complained about are the hackers and the modders that really impede the experience of other people trying to enjoy the game. Hackers continue to be a major problem, particularly on PC, disrupting gameplay in public sessions. Despite numerous complaints, the issue remains unresolved, significantly affecting the player's experience. This is something that Wilder World will have to be on top of straight out of the gate. When you're dealing with blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, you will attract bots, hackers, and people trying to take advantage of players. And Wilder World has to secure and protect the gameplay experience. And I really do believe that they are taking this very seriously. That is why they are in constant alpha, trying to improve the experience that will be released to the general public. Along with this is another complaint, which are the bugs and glitches found within GTA. There's a history of complaints regarding bugs, glitches, performance issues, and server connectivity in GTA Online. These technical problems can disrupt gameplay, from unexpected crashes to erratic physics that affect the game's realism. Now this one we all have to take with a little bit of a grain of salt. Every game comes with its glitches and improvements, hence why there's constant updates to every game that comes out. Now what can't happen is that these things go on for long periods of time. Every game developer has to address the complaints, the glitches, and the things that are interfering with an individual's ability to play the game. The next complaint used to not be a complaint, but actually something that individuals really loved about GTA. But in GTA 5, it seemed that these mechanics had a downgrade, and that is the driving physics. Some players find the driving mechanics in GTA 5 frustrating, particularly in terms of car control and physics, which can lead to unrealistic behaviors like cars spinning out of control or flying off the road with slight turns. Now this may be a concern within GTA 5, but it is definitely not something that I'm concerned with when it comes to Wilder World. When you have someone like Eris leading the charge with Wilder Wheels, I know I will enter Miami with full confidence that anytime I'm behind the wheel, it will be a realistic experience that I enjoy every single time. Now, an interesting but a common complaint that I found was the gameplay on foot. There's a call for better on-foot gameplay mechanics, as some feel that the experience outside of vehicles lacks depth or feels outdated compared to modern standards and game design. Now, I found this to be a very interesting complaint for GTA, considering that almost every video I have has a character running around the city. But lo and behold, it was a constant complaint that I found, that people really wanted on-foot gameplay to improve, so that if they wanted to run around the city instead, there were constant gameplay opportunities for them as well. Now, to be honest, I really do not think that this is going to be an issue within Wilder World. Now, it might be the optimist in me, but I really do believe that this isn't going to be a problem within Wilder World. I really do believe that the team understands that this is a vital part, because they keep talking about how time is deflationary within Wilder World. The gameplay on foot is going to have to be fun and engaging in order to get from A to B until people have cars, crafts, and other types of modes of transportation. They're already showing the metro within Miami to help people get from one side of the island to the other side of the island until the mainland is developed, and I'm sure it will continue there. The next one was also a surprising constant complaint that I found when I was doing research on GTA 5 as well as the other past GTAs, and that is environment and NPC interactions. Complaints have been made about the lack of immersion due to the lack of interiors, unrealistic NPC interactions, and an overly large yet empty map in GTA 5, indicating a desire for more engaging environments. This is incredibly important, especially if you have a huge map. Now, I know that Wilder World isn't going to be able to implement this straight from the start. The map of Wilder World is going to be 13.5 times larger than GTA 5, but they knew this type of complaint would come if they just developed that entire space from the start. And so that is why they started with the island. The island is already going to be massively larger than GTA 5, so Wilder World may have the same concern on their hands. GTA has a player base that can be very forgiving, but if Wilder World releases a product that has constant engagement of individuals running around on foot, flying in crafts, riding in their vehicles, they are going to be able to captivate a large audience every time they log into Wilder World, because they're going to have new innovative ways to be able to utilize their time, create new adventures, and be able to utilize the tools and the experiences that are made available to them in order to stay engaged and constantly playing Wilder World. But if players are only running around with empty things to do with no one to engage with, that's going to be very hard. That's why their AI system has to be top of the line. So each time that they interact with an NPC, they're going to be able to have a fun and engaging experience each time. This next one may be confusing because in my last one, it was one of the reasons why GTA has been so successful. But as equally as I saw that it was a success for GTA, it was also to their detriment. And that is character and story development. Some fans argue that the character development and story arcs in GTA 5 feel weak and rushed compared to previous games in the series, with criticisms focusing on the lack of depth in the character interactions and narrative coherence. GTA players really loved the character development and storylines within GTA 3 and GTA 4, but something got lost in GTA 5, and so there's a lot of concern going into GTA 6 if Rockstar is going to be able to deliver on characters and storyline. Individuals are already raving and excited for the first female protagonist in GTA 6, but this doesn't mean that they're going to be able to deliver on a storyline that is engaging and captivating for individuals to keep coming back to GTA. One advantage that Wilder World has is the ability to captivate people with fresh and new storylines, characters, and lore. Also, by you being the character in Wilder World, hopefully you'll feel more immersed in the storyline and feel captivated by how they progress you through that story. But if you fail on the story and you fail on the character development and you fail on the interactions with NPCs and the environment around you, your game is going to fail. So Wilder World is really going to have to make sure that every time that people log in, they feel like it's a fresh new experience and they feel captivated by the world that they immerse themselves in as they escape the world that they are leaving. And I really do believe that Rockstar is going to be able to deliver a game that people will want to play. I do not believe that Wilder World is going to kill GTA 6. Wilder World has an incredible opportunity to be able to capture the attention of many individuals that love open world games, but are not happy with the economy, the game development, the NPCs, the storyline, as well as onboarding individuals into new innovative technology that is seamless, frictionless, and enhances the gameplay. I really do believe that they can become king of the open world gameplay. And instead of just being a global phenomenon, the global community can play together in a large and cohesive space without losing the quality of gameplay. So in order to see if, when, and how Wilder World is going to become king of the hill, please subscribe below so you don't miss a thing and you can capitalize on everything that comes our way.